The doctor's voice was calm, almost rehearsed. When he said, "You'll need long-term care. Walking may not come back the way it was." But what shattered me wasn't the diagnosis, it was the way my husband didn't reach for my hand. He just stared at the floor, as if my illness had already become an inconvenience. "My name is Rachel. Andy, for most of my life, I believed love meant standing beside someone until the end. I met Ethan when he had nothing but ambition and the excuses. We were in our 20s, living in a tiny apartment in Chicago, counting dollars at the grocery store. I worked 2 jobs while he chased ideas that failed more often than they worked. I paid for his courses, edited his resumes, pushed him to network when he wanted to quit. I believed in him when no one else did. When he finally landed his breakthrough job in tech consulting, I cried in the parking lot. Not because we were rich, but because I thought we had one together. The years that followed were busy, successful, loud. Promotions, a bigger house, business trips, dinners with people who spoke in numbers. Ethan changed slowly, not cruelly, just distracted. He stopped asking how my day was. He started checking his phone during conversations. I told myself it was stress. I didn't want to be the woman who complained when things were finally good. Then I got sick. It started with numbness in my legs, fatigue that sleep couldn't fix. Tests turned into more tests. Appointments replaced weekends. That's when he noticed how quiet the house became. Ethan began staying late at work. He said he was tired. He said he was trying, but effort has a sound to it, and his was silent. During my physical therapy sessions, he rarely came. "You wouldn't know what to do, sir," he said once, shrugging. What he didn't say was that watching me struggle reminded him of a life he was already leaving behind. There was a woman at his office, Claire, younger, lighter, always smiling. She understood his pressure. He said she admired his success without knowing the cost behind it. He didn't accuse him. He didn't need to. Absence is loud when you know how to listen. One evening, after a particularly painful therapy session, he came home early. He found him laughing on the phone in the kitchen. The moment he saw me, his voice dropped. "I'll call you later," he said quickly. Later never came for me anymore. Weeks passed. My condition worsened. His patience thinned. One night, after I dropped a glass because my hands shook, he exploded. "I can't live like this forever," he snapped. The words hung between us, sharp and final. I looked at him and I realized something terrifying. He had built a man strong enough to walk away from me when he couldn't walk at all. The divorce conversation wasn't dramatic. It was sufficient. He said he needed happiness. He said he felt trapped. He didn't say thank you. He moved out before my next surgery. Claire posted a picture with him 3 weeks later, smiling, healthy, whole. He spent months alone, learning how to move again, how to exist without the life he thought he had secured. The hardest part wasn't losing my husband. It was accepting that life built on convenience collapses under weight. 1 year later, he walked slowly, painfully into a community center to speak to other patients. He told them the truth, that support isn't proven in success. It's proven in sickness. That the people who live when you're weakest were never standing with you to begin with. He heard later that Essen's career stalled. That Claire left when the excitement faded. He felt nothing. Not relief. Not revenge. Just clarity. Because losing someone who only loved what you provided isn't loss. It's release.